Hello everyone, very good evening to one and all. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to show the latest 2021 to 22 model question paper for the Bridgeco second year students in the subject of the geology. So the geology also comes under biological sciences. Biological sciences too for the second year students. It may be consisting of the two papers. First paper one is the botany, that is already we finished. Next one is the paper two is the geology. So two papers it will come in one two subjects papers question paper will come in one paper, but you have to write in separate booklets in final examination. Otherwise the examiners may not evaluated the your questions of the answer sheet. That is the reason separate booklets we have to write. So see here, so this is a geology question paper for the Bridgeco second year students in geology. Okay, you people may have the section A, section B. Section A very short answers like 1 mark questions. Section B short answers like 4 mark questions. So let me see the section A questions in geology. What are concave? Draw a diagram of oxyhemoglobin dissociation curve. Sinoatrial node is called for the pacemaker of our heart. Why the arteries are more elastic than the veins? Define gestation period. What are the major components of the seminal fluid? Priotrophy and what is Priotrophy? What are multiple alleles? What is Turner syndrome? List out any two applications of DNA fingerprinting technology. So I have finished the two like 1 mark questions in section A in geology for the second year students of the bridge course. Next section B questions. Short answer like 4 mark questions. Explain the process of the inspiration, expression under normal conditions. Okay, explain the mechanism of clotting of blood. Describe the events in cardiac cycle briefly. Draw a label diagram of the TS of the spinal cord of man. Write a note on Addison's disease and Cushing syndrome. Describe microscopic structure of testis of man. Describe microscopic structure of an ovary of man, woman. How we sex determine human beings. Any of these are economically important. Justify. Define vaccine and its use. Discuss about types of vaccines. So these are the questions. Okay, I have given the model question paper for the Bridgeco second year students in geology in section A questions and section B questions also. So let me see the already have all we have saw the questions. According to questions, we will see the next clip answers. Okay. So this is the geology section A questions for the second year students in geology for the Bridgeco second years. Okay. What are concave? These are curved bones that make up of upper portion of the nasal cavity. These are different concha in the nose, such as interior concha, medial concha, and superior concha. The nasal concha bones are always referred to as turbinate bones. So these are the concha. Okay, these bones that are make up of the upper portion of the nasal cavity. These are different concha in the nose, such as interior concha, medial concha, and superior concha. The nasal concave bones are also referred to as turbinate bones. Okay, these are three types of concaves will be there. It may be interior, medial, and superior. Okay, so these are the made up of the upper portion of the nasal cavity. So draw a diagram of the oxyhemoglobin dissociation curve. This is the diagram of the oxyhemoglobin curve. See here, oxyhemoglobin saturated 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. PC go to MM of HG, P2 automatic increasing and carbon dioxide decreasing, temperature also decreasing. This is the curve. Next in this, the third question. Okay, in third question, sinoatrial node is called the pacemaker of our heart. Why? Sinoatrial node consists of specialized cardiac myocytes. This sinoatrial node is mainly made up of cardiomyocytes. It has the ability to generate action potentials without any external stimuli, hence called pacemaker. So it is the What is this pacemaker is having? This pacemaker is having the ability to generate action and potentials without any external stimuli. That is the reason we are calling as a pacemaker. Next, coming to why the arteries are more elastic than the veins. Okay, so arteries are most elastic than the vein because they are structurally designed to withstand tremendous blood pressures. Okay, so arteries are more elastic than the vein because they are structurally designed to withstand tremendous blood pressures. Okay, tremendous blood pressure will be there over the arteries. That is the reason we are calling as the more elastic than the veins. Next, veins. On the other hand, contain blood at relatively low blood pressure. So low blood pressure will be we can observe in the veins, like a tremendous blood pressure we can observe in the arteries. Okay, next coming to the defined gestation period. The period during which embryo development takes place in the uterus is called gestation period. In humans, the gestation period is 266 days or 38 weeks from the fertilization of the egg or 40 weeks from the start of last menstrual cycle. Clear na? Okay, gestation period is when takes place in the the period during which embryo development takes place in the embryo takes place in first zygote. Zygote is the union of sperm and ovum. It is known as a zygote. Okay, up to 3 weeks it is known from the start 0 to 3 weeks it is known as the embryo. The embryo development takes place in the womb or the uterus of the mother is called gestation period. In human, the gestation period takes it to usually 38 weeks from the fertilization of the ovum, 40 weeks from the start of the last menstrual cycle. Next, what are the major components of the seminal fluid? Seminal fluid. It is an alkaline, viscous fluid that contains fructose, proteins, citric acid, inorganic phosphorus, potassium, and prostaglandins. It is produced by seminal vesicles present in posterior inferior to the urinary bladder in the pelvis. Next, what is Priotrophy? The ability of a gene to have multiple phenotypic efforts because it influences a number of characters simultaneously is known as Priotrophy. Phenylketonuria. What is Priotrophy? Is having the ability of a gene. The gene is having the ability to have multiple phenotype efforts because it influences the number of characters simultaneously is known as Priotrophy. Example, what are multiple alleles? If a gene has more than two alleles, then they are said to be multiple alleles. Example, in humans, AB blood groups have the best example for multiple alleles. What is Turner syndrome? It is an autosomal disorder. The karyotype is 45. It is due to the monosome in 23rd pair. So these females have 42 chromosomes and other one X6 chromosomes. Okay, actual allosomal disorder. It is an Turner syndrome, which is one of the allosomal disorder. It is a karyotype is 45. It is due to the monosome in 23rd pair. These females have 42 autosomes and one X chromosome. Next, symptoms: short structure, gonadal dysgenesis, ribbed neck, broad shield neck, like chest and widely spread nipples, etc. Turner's females does not show any back bodies. Next, list out any applications of DNA fingerprinting technology. Next, it's the two applications of the DNA fingerprint technology in this like a medical legal cases, MLC. We can call in a hospital, we can call it as a MLC. MLC means medical legal cases. In medical legal cases, establishing paternity and maternity more accurately. To know the father and mother witness okay, establishing maternity and paternity accurately. Next, forensic analysis, positive identification. Positive, positive sign of a suspect in a crime. Next section B questions. Explain the process of the inspiration, expiration under normal condition. Inspiration. Inspiration means we are inhaling the outside gas in the form of oxygen to our body, our lungs to the body. Intake of atmospheric air into lungs is called inspiration. In means inside. Okay, we are ingesting the air, that is water is there in the environment. Okay, intake of atmospheric air into lungs is called inspiration. It is an active process as it takes place by the contraction of the muscles of the diaphragm and the external internal coastal muscles which extend in between the ribs. Okay, this is the inspiration. Okay, intake of atmospheric air into lungs is called inspiration. It is an act. First step is the intake of atmospheric air into lungs is called inspiration. Second one is it's an active process. Third one is it takes place by the contraction of the muscles of the diaphragm and external intercostal muscles which extend in between the ribs. Okay. Next coming to the expiration. Expiration is released of RVA the to the outer word. Okay, release of valvular air to the exterior is called expiration. Okay, it is a passive process. So whereas in inspiration is active process, whereas in expiration is a passive process. Okay, relaxation of the diaphragm and external intercostal muscles returns to diaphragm and the sternum to the normal positions and nucleus chapter as a volume and there by the primary. Okay. Next coming to third question, which explain the mechanism of clotting needed. Okay, explain the mechanism of clotting of blood. When a blood vessel is injured, a number of pathological mechanisms are activated that promote hemostasis. When the blood vessel is injured, automatically what will happen? A number of physiological mechanisms are activated at the time of injured part, and it will promote hemostasis. And automatically it will stops bleeding and blood clots within 3 to 6 minutes after damage of the blood vessel. Mechanism of blood clotting. Blood clotting takes place in three essential steps. First one is the formation of the prothrombin activator. Second one is the intrinsic pathway, extrinsic pathway, activation of prothrombin, and conversion of soluble fibrinogen into fibrin. These are the stages. First one is the intrinsic pathway. Intrinsic pathway means it occurs when the blood vessel is exposed to the collagen of the injured wall of the blood vessel. When the blood is exposed to the collagen of the injured wall of blood vessel, this activates factor 12 and in return it activates another clotting factor which activates yet another reaction which results in the formation of prothrombin activate. Next, extrinsic pathway. It occurs when the damaged vascular wall or extravascular tissue comes in contact with the blood. It activates the release of tissue prothrombin. Next, extensive pathway. It occurs when the damaged vascular wall or extravascular tissue comes in contact with the blood. So, whereas in intrinsic pathway, it occurs when the blood is exposed to the collagen of the injured wall of blood vessel. It like factor 12 and return to that another clotting factor that it promotes reaction which is in the formation of prothrombin activator. So, whereas in extrinsic pathway, it occurs when the damaged vascular wall or extravascular tissue comes in contact with the blood. This activates the release of tissue thromboplastin. Next, activation of prothrombin. The Prothrombin activated in the presence of the sufficient amount of calcium to place causes the conversion of the inactivated prothrombin to activate thrombin. Okay. Next, conversion of the soluble fibrinogen. Conversion of the soluble fibrinogen into fibrin. Next, thrombin convert thrombin converts the soluble protein fibrinogen into soluble. Okay. The intrinsic and extrinsic some of changes will be there when the blood is clotting. Automatically, thrombin converts the soluble protein fibrinogen into soluble fibrin monometers, which are held together by weak hydrogen bonds. Next, coming to the 13th question. Describe events in a cardiac cycle briefly. The cardiac events that occur from beginning of the one heartbeat to another beginning of the next beat is called cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle consists of three phases, mainly arterial systole, ventricular systole, and cardiac diastole. Arterial systole, it lasts about 0.7 seconds. The sun generate an action potentially with stimulate contraction of atria, which helps in the flow of blood into ventricles. Ventricular systole, it lasts about 0.3 seconds. Ventricular contract and atria relax during this phase. Contraction of the ventricles raises the pressure in the ventricular due to which AV walls are closed. It causes the reduced heart sound lub. Okay, cardiac diastole. It lasts about 0.4 seconds. The ventriculars have now relaxed. Atrials are also in diastolic conditions. When pressure in the ventricles falls below that in the aortic arches, semilunar walls are closed. It causes the second heart sound dub. So draw a label diagram of the TS of the spinal cord of man. So this is spinal cord. White matter, dorsal, posterior, central, dorsal loop, spinal, anterior ventral. Okay, this is the spinal cord of the system. Next, right here, note on Addison's disease and the question syndrome. Addison's disease, it is caused due to the hyposecretion of the glucocorticoids by the adrenal cortex. The disease is The disease is mainly caused by the loss of weight, muscle weakness, fatigue, and reduced blood pressure, sometimes darkening of the skin in the both exposed and non-exposed and parts of the body occurs in this disorder. Cushing syndrome. The results due to overproduction of the glucocorticoids. This condition is characterized by the breakdown of muscle proteins and redistribution of the body part, resulting in spinally arms and legs. A round moon face buffalo lump on the back and pendulous. Next, describe microscopic structure of the testes of man. Okay, next come describe the microscopic structure of the testes of a man. The testes are testicles area, pair of oval, pinkish male primary sex organs suspended outside the abdominal cavity within a pouch called scrotum. The low temperature is maintained in the scrotum to promote spermatogenesis. Each test is enclosed in a fibrous envelope. Tunica albingia. The envelope extends in about to form septa that partition the testes into lobules. These are near 250 testicular lobules in each test. Each lobule contains 1 to 3 highly coiled semiferous tubules. Describe microscopic structure of the ovary of women. Ovaries are the primary female sex organs that produce the female gametes or ova and several steroid hormones, ovarian hormones. A pair of ovaries is located one on each side of the lower abdomen. The double-layered fold of peritoneum connecting the ovary with the wall of abdominal cavity is known as the mesovarium. The ovaries are covered on the outside of the layer of the small, simple cuboid villum called Germinal awareness septilia. This is actual. This is actually the visceral peritoneum that develops the ovaries under this layer. There is a dense connective tissue capsule that only algae. Next, how is sex determined in human being? The sex determination in humans is XXXY type. In human beings, both females and males have same numbers of chromosomes, right? 23 pairs. Out of 23 pairs, 22 pairs are exactly same in males and females. These are called autosomes. In addition to these autosomes, female possesses two X chromosomes during spermatogenesis among males, and two types of gametes are produced. 50% of total sperm produced carry the sex chromosome, and the rest of 50% has the Y chromosome besides the autosomes. Females, however, produce only one type of ovum with an X chromosome. Next, honeybees are economically important significant. Honeybees are economically important insects in the world because honeybee products like honey, wax, propolis, and bee even have more economic importance. Honey, it is a rich source of fructose, glucose, water, minerals, and vitamins. Beeswax it is used in the preparation of the cosmetics, polishes of various kind of and candles. Propolis used in the treatment of inflammation, superficial burns. Bees venom, which extracted from the sting of worker bees, used in the treatment of the rheumatoid arthritis. Pollination. Bees are the pollinators of our crop plants such as sunflower, Corsica, apple, and appear. So next, define vaccine and discuss about types of vaccine. A vaccine is a biological preparation that improves immunity to a particular disease. A vaccine typically contains inactive or attenuated disease-causing microorganisms. The toxin are one of the protease proteins of the microorganisms are also used in the preparation vaccines. So types of vaccines. Types of vaccines are attenuated whole agent vaccine. These contain disabled live organisms, mostly they are antiviral. Vaccines against yellow fever, measles, rubella, and mumps and bacterial diseases such as typhoid. Inactivated whole agent vaccines, they contain field microbes, vaccine against influenza, cholera, hepatitis A, rabies. Next, toxides. They contain toxins which are inactivated exotoxins of the certain microbes. The vaccines against diphtheria and tetanus. So till now I have given like important questions and answers where necessary explanation also. This is the video especially for the bridge course secondary students in the subject of the geology for English medium students. Okay. So thanks for watching my channel. Have a nice day.